Okay, besties, part two. So, one thing I'm getting about your feminine energy is that anytime anyone has kind of elicited these romantic feelings in you, I'm almost getting this energy. I'm seeing like Humpty Dumpty on the wall, okay? It's like it doesn't take very much to push Humpty Dumpty over. And that's almost the energy of you, like when you do fall in love with someone, okay? It's like you might have very strong boundaries, okay? There's almost like this Queen of Swords energy that is coming up, but like once someone is kind of able to thaw that protective mechanism around your heart, I'm getting that like you do have a very soft, squishy center, okay? Like Cancer placements could be significant here. I'm almost getting like Cancer moon. This is somebody who's like very defensive, but actually if you get past the defensive, they are just like really squishy, like a marshmallow inside of there, okay? And again, bestie, this might be like a defense mechanism, okay? There might be some part of you that rejects how soft and squishy you are inside because again, when you've let other people see that part of you, they have in some way weaponized it against you, okay? I'm getting that, okay? I got the Three of Swords here and I want to show you the image on this card, okay? This is a very crabby little unicorn and in the background there are not one but two volcanoes erupting, okay? So there's this energy, very much Queen of Cups energy, okay? You could have some very significant water placements because this is the energy of someone when their emotions go awry, they have like the ability to color everything in their outward reality, okay? It's almost like I'm seeing this image, this print that I used to have that says all bad days. That's the energy of you when you get into your feels, okay? I'm getting that you have the ability to not only color your own outward reality, but that for other people too, okay? When these volcanoes erupt, like more than just you are going to feel that. I'm also getting that you are someone who could have for a long time had like a fairy tale view of love, okay? Maybe that's something that your guides have kind of chided you on, was almost this like too innocent way that you have gone about looking for or looking at love, okay? You could like really resonate with Disney movies or something like that. Maybe you're like a Disney person. You know, there's very much this energy of you like waiting for someone to come and sweep you off your feet, but I'm getting that throughout this journey you've had to realize, you know, it's like the military phrase, expect to self-rescue. You know, nobody really came, nobody was your knight on a white horse coming in to save you. You've had to do that to yourself. So now there's almost this energy of like anyone coming and offering anything to you, suggesting that they want to partner with you in some way. There's this very defensive energy where you're like, I don't really trust that. Like right off the rip, you know, someone just coming in and saying that like they want to offer you something, you're immediately looking, you know, you're looking at their cup and you're like, is there poison in there? Like what's in there? Like I don't really trust what's coming to me. I'm hearing the phrase, I do not trust the human hand. So there's almost this energy of like every outstretched hand you immediately think is going to like in some way injure you. You know, there's almost this like flinching you do anytime someone like reaches to you. But bestie, I'm getting that one-way spirit is kind of giving you an assist on this, is they are sending you someone who has such an open heart space that it's going to be difficult even for you to mistrust this person, okay? There's almost this energy of this person, okay, I've never gotten a message like this before. Look how big this Viking's heart space is, okay? This is the King of Cups. This is somebody who can match your freak in this way, okay? They have a very open heart space too. They are very romantic by nature. Look at all the pink energy around this figure on this card, okay? This is someone who not only leads with their heart space, but with their higher heart space. And look, they're very grounded, even so extremely grounded, okay? There's like a castle that is grounding them. So again, very much like a very stable current for this higher heart energy. This person almost has this ability to like take their heart out and use it as a lantern, okay? It's almost this energy of like, if you can't find your way, if you're struggling, this person emanates such a beautiful heart-centered energy that they're able to almost like take some and give it to you as like a light that you can use to find your way. So this person is coming in with this heart lantern for you, okay? They're going to give you some of their light. And what the light is going to do, it is going to show you, there's almost this energy of you being like hollowed out in preparation for something, okay? And I think that you might not understand that. You might not understand how little of the remnants of the old cycles are left inside of you, okay? I'm seeing a bowl that someone has eaten out of and they have licked it clean. It's like I don't think that you truly understand how impactful the work that you have done on yourself is, okay? It's almost like there aren't really any remnants left. It's just like the memory. It's like, okay, the bowl has been licked clean. You might still be able to smell like the food that was in the bowl. And that's almost what's happening here with you, bestie. Like You're anticipating an experience to repeat when there's nothing left in your system that would cause it to repeat. There's nothing left to mirror it to you besides your own expectation, okay? So this person is kind of coming in and showing you like you've got this big empty space. You've got this big empty space and you did that on purpose, you know, so that when you finally found this beautiful love to fill it with, there wouldn't be anything clouding the waters, kind of muddying the waters, okay? So again, there's like this struggle that you're on right now is very much like a mental prison, okay? This isn't something that is backed up by anything that's happening tangibly in the physical. And if it is still happening in the physical, there's like a mental loop that is keeping it alive, that spirit is trying to give you this assist to break through, okay? And one of the ways they're doing this, again, if this is about your daddy's energy, you know, if your guides are tired of your daddy's energy, how they're doing this is they're sending you someone who's truly in their masculine energy, okay? This person's masculine energy is extremely strong. They are very good at being able to contain the feminine energy, okay? And how they learned this was by containing their own feminine energy, okay? Their own feminine energy is very safe with this person, so your feminine energy will also be very safe with this person. That will be something that's very apparent. I'm also getting that like this energy, like even if there are conflicts with this person, the way that you two are able to work through these conflicts, like the way that you're able to communicate and kind of seed a path forward will be incredibly healing for you, okay? I'm almost getting this energy of like in the past, you know, if you were with very like selfish, demanding people, conflict or you know, the ability to repair might have been something that was just completely devoid in this connection. And so there was no real repair. You know, the only repair in a place like this was you just kind of conceding and being like, okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Like I'll pick up the slack in some way. Okay. This person, like their willingness and ability to pick up the slack in situations like this is going to be incredibly refreshing for you. Okay. This is someone who very much is, emotionally attuned, okay? They're able to see the bigger picture. Like if you're upset about something, they have a curious mind as to they're looking for the deeper reason why something like that might have upset you, okay? I'm also getting that this person has an intuition about how guarded you are, okay? And they're very intuitive. I really like this person, okay? Because they almost have this ability to see through. I'm seeing the image in my mind's eye of like a baby kitten hissing, like really hissing and spitting. And you know, like this person, if you're showing up in Queen of Swords, this hissy kitten energy, this person is showing up in King of Pentacles. They know that what it is you're lacking or what it is you're experiencing is largely based in fear. So they know that the solution to this is to make you feel more secure, okay? Whereas other people might have made your emotional responses the problem, this person is kind of able to see through them, and they're just kind of like, you know, pick this little kitten up by the scruff of its neck and just give it a little cuddle. Like they know that you're just scared. Like they know that you're not aggressive. They know that you don't want to fight. They know that you're just scared and something that has happened has made you feel insecure. So again, they're very good at like reassuring you and kind of getting to the root of the problem as to why you're having those reactions in the first place. I love that. That's a beautiful energy and you deserve that, especially if you have grown up in a dynamic like this where your needs weren't really met. Like I love the concept of spirit finally giving you someone who's almost like in like a fatherly energy. Again, I don't think that that's really the dynamic here. Maybe it is for some of you, but again, this person's masculine energy is just so healed, so nurturing that it has no choice but to kind of like heal these father wounds. So, you know, whatever like expectations you have of like men or masculine showing up in like an immature energy, like this person's maturity is really going to surprise you in a very pleasant way. I'm also getting that like in the past, people who tried to control you, one reason for them doing that was to probably keep things from you, okay? It's almost like they were controlling the flow of energy, controlling the flow of information, so you didn't have all the information that you needed to make a clear decision on the matter, okay? It's almost like you were being tricked to stay in these situations because you didn't have all the information, okay? And that's another thing that this new person is going to be bringing to your life that is going to be a breath of fresh air. I'm going to go to a part 3.